Fort Wentworth mother contacts News 3 for help after finding out that her son had died in a foreign country.
She hopes to bring his body home, but she's discovered it is an expensive and tedious process. News 3's Martin Staunton is getting answers. He is joining us now with what he found.
Tina Stefan Riley was just 29 years old when his body was found on the side of the road in Mexico back in March. His mother, Elise Hill, a disabled veteran living here in Chatham County, says she received word of her son's death just as she was making plans to try to find him. Stefan Riley had his whole life ahead of him when he graduated the University of West Georgia. The psychology major moved to Minnesota to begin his career and pursue a master's degree. His mother, Elise Hill, was proud, but her dreams of Stefan's future were shattered with a phone call from the U.S. consulate.
He wasn't supposed to die like that, on the side of a road like a dog or something, and I just wanted him to come home. I knew something wasn't right.
Hill said things hadn't been right with Stefan since 2015, shortly after this trip to San Diego to visit family.
So, flew in from where? From Minneapolis, see Grandma. She doesn't know I'm here.
And I just nobody told Savannah.
Her. Nobody told her. So
this is a surprise moment.
Right. So we about to see how this goes. I'm excited.
As the photo shows, that visit went well, but not long after returning to Minnesota, Stefan walked away from the life he was building.
He just left everything, and went to San Diego. And that's where we lost him at, in San Diego. Because he had no money, no cell phone. I don't know what he did. He was from my understanding, he was living out in the streets.
Hill believes her son's life spiraled out of control due to mental illness and an HIV diagnosis. She says she felt powerless to help.
When I last talked to him, and all he kept just saying that, well, God's telling me to go here and there. And he did say to me, he said, I think I'm going to go to Mexico. I said, really? I said, boy, you can't go to Mexico. They don't even like us right now. And what are you going to do and eat and stuff like that? Well, God will provide. So I was like, why don't you come home?
He never would come home. Hill's body was found on the side of a road in Jalisco. Passport fingerprints led to his identification 4 months after he was buried in Mexico.
I wish he would have died in my arms. I could have took that, but on Mexico, in another country, on the side of a road, oh my God. He didn't deserve to die like that. Oh my God.
Hill's hope is to travel from Savannah to Jalisco, 26 miles south of Guadalajara and more than 1,700 miles away. Hill says money is the only reason she hasn't made the trip to retrieve her son's remains. She's been saving what little she can on her disabled veterans benefits.
I got about $1,000 in savings.
Help raise the money she needs to bring her son home, but those costs, including having the body exhumed, are expected to top around $7,000. We've set up a link at WSAV.com, or I should say we're setting up a link. It's not there just yet, but it's called WSAV.com/Bring Stefan Home. We'll have that up in just a few moments. Martin Staunton, WSAV News 3.
Martin, thank you. We did some checking and found bringing a U.S. citizen home after they die abroad can be costly and complicated. The consulate usually provides the first notification of death based on a passport. The body is taken to a morgue, a funeral home, or a coroner's office. A formal death certificate issued by the local jurisdiction must accompany the remains back to the U.S. An estimated 6,000 U.S. citizens die on foreign soil every year.